guys, how are you all doing today? Hope you're all well. We're at the Deviation in Finesford. Those of you from Geelong will know this area pretty well. They're going to be putting a big roundabout down here. It's always been a pretty deadly, well, I don't know about deadly, but it's always been a dangerous intersection with cars coming down the hill, and especially there's a new estate going in and so forth, and cars always coming up that way, so there's putting a new roundabout in here, which should be good. And we are on site locating underground services. You can see Dave right now trying to find, he's like had enough HV power. Actually, he's already found one HV power. I think he's trying to mark the other one. But anyway, that is what we are doing at the moment. There's a fair bit down here. There's a gas transmission main. There's a couple of HV power cables, some Telstra as well. And I'm not too sure about water. There might be water. I've got to check with Dave. Dave's been here all day. I've only just come down to check up on him, see if he's okay. But yeah, hope you're all having a great day. And let me show you around a little bit what we've found so far. Okay, so what we've got a HV power cable coming off the power pole there, and it comes down along here. You follow the orange marks, and then we go around the corner and around right there where Dave is right at the moment. Keeps going around the road there. There's also a second HV power cable that comes from another power pole around there, comes down along here, see the orange, and it turns in here and goes across the road as well. And that's what Dave's just trying to pinpoint right now, the second cable. So it's on days like this, when we've got a lot of traffic, that it's good that we've got traffic control available to help us. Otherwise, it's a bloody pain in the ass trying to cross roads without traffic control. Okay, so out here we've also got a gas transmission pipeline. It's a major pipeline that feeds Geelong. It's extremely high pressure. Got a test point just here. This is where we hook onto it, and you'll see Dave's marks along here. So the gas transmission main keeps coming up through there, and you'll see just on the other side those marker posts. And it goes straight to those marker posts. Just there, and then turns around that way. It goes up along there. So the gas transmission main from here also heads up the hill, and you'll see the yellow marks on the ground. 1.2 deep, and heads up that way there. Hi buddy, have fun. Hey guys, Ben here, Geelong Cable Locations. So back at day 2 out at this job where they're putting a new roundabout in at Finesford, and today we're doing some hydro excavation. You can see the truck in the background over there digging away. So yeah, we're just doing some service proving what we found last week. Dave's exposing the we've exposed the power cable already, the HV power cables, and he's actually right now doing the gas transmission line. Now gas transmission pipelines, they're critical pipelines obviously, but it's you need to have skill when it comes to exposing them. You need to really know what you're doing. You need to be switched on. They've got a tar around them. There's different coatings around different pipelines, but you can't touch the tar. You can't. If you damage the tar, you've got to redo the whole pipeline. You've got to literally rip up the whole rip up. You got to expose a whole line of the pipe and recoat it all. So you got to be real careful with it. So what they do, we've got a gas inspector with us today. Rocky's out here today. He's inspecting us, making sure we're doing it the right way and everything. And he's watching every step that we go down. We've turned the pressure right down on the truck, so we're digging with a real low pressure. It takes longer to dig, but the client's okay here. The client understands that it's a critical asset, and you've got to be real careful with it. So, and this is a safe way of doing it. The other way of doing it, we're digging out by hand, and that would be a lot slower. So, at least using the hydro excavator, yes, it is lower PSI, lower water pressure that you use in the dig. But it's a safe way of doing it, so it just takes a bit more longer, but we get it done. So that is what they're doing right at the moment. I've just stepped away because it's a bit noisy around there, but I'll try to get some footage up close for you so you can get a feel for what it is and how it looks and how it all goes. So after we finish with that one, we've got another one to do down further. So basically anywhere that they're going to cross the pipeline is where we're going to expose it. So we're exposing this gas transmission line at 2 spots. And also a HV power cable, HV power cables that we're exposing at 3 spots. He's done one already and got 2 more to go. So that is what we're doing the rest of the day out here. All right, thought I'd fill you in. I'm probably going to head off soon. Dave's pretty capable to do this by himself, doesn't need me out here. So yeah, I'm head off to another job. So I hope you guys are all well. Take care, and any questions, any comments, leave them in the section below. If not, we'll catch you next job. Alright guys, take care. See ya. Bye. Hey guys, just heading off, but it says they've exposed it, so I'll probably come have a look, and I thought I might as well show you guys. Come have a look at it. So it's actually not the pipe that we expect. Well, sorry, it is the pipe, but it's not actually the gas pipe. It's actually in a conduit. So let me zoom in for you. Hang on a sec. There we are, right there. So that is a conduit. Well, the gas pipe, the gas transmission main, is inside of that. So it's inside that culvert. So that is right there. And that is 1.8 meters deep. We said the gas transmission main is 2 meters deep. So you imagine you've got the conduit, or you've got the culvert, and inside of that is your gas transmission main. So I think we're pretty close for our depth. Alright guys, I thought I'd quickly show you this before I head off. Talk soon. Bye.